Hi, it's Rex. I'm here in Antalya, Turkey, for a week of meetings with Sat7, Middle East ministry that broadcasts throughout the Middle East and North Africa and online as well. We're about 500 miles, give or take, from the earthquake zone, which, of course, is still a major issue here in Turkey, even though that story has pretty much left the international news. Some 15 million people or more have been directly affected by the earthquakes. That's plural. And then 50,000 plus, last count I saw, death count of those who have been killed. And then maybe 2 million or more who are now in camps of one kind or another, tent camps. And half of those are children, and many of those, of course, are orphans. Bad weather and floods have prevented rescue and recovery efforts. And the need now is not just for physical relief, but also spiritual relief as people begin to ask the questions, in fact, they've been asking them, of, where is God? Why is this happening to me? Is God there? Does he care? What happened to my friend who died? And of course, that kind of trauma will last for months. These are existential questions that anyone and all of us face in times of severe adversity. And that's where Sat7 fits. We're not a physical relief agency, but we are a spiritual relief agency in the sense that we can point people to the sovereign God, that he is there. He does know what's going on. He does care, and there is hope in him. Christians are now in action on the ground, helping and suffering. People are asking them, why are you doing this? Which, of course, is a door opener for them to share just who they are in terms of the love of their faith, the love of God and their faith. Christians are still here working on the ground when many other nonprofits and relief agencies from international sources have now left. So people on the ground who are suffering are asking, why are you still here? And of course, that gives them an opportunity to speak to the love of God and their faith. You can see how God is using maybe this terrible situation to call people back to him and to learn about who he is and how he cares as a heavenly Father. There's also a growing church, we're told by our team, of Christian people among those who are refugees. And these people, in turn, are witnessing or caring for others, which is an amazing thing to see happen. There are Christians here from other countries, Turkish Christians, who live in America, who live in Canada, who live elsewhere, who have returned to help. So it's an interesting thing to see happen. There's still much that we need to be concerned about and to care about in terms of the Turkish people who have been affected by this. Turkey, you may not know, has a magnificent Christian history, including the 7 churches of the book of Revelation, as well as the most famous one, Ephesus. And of course, Antioch, where Christ's followers were first called Christians, that's also in Turkey. The modern name for it is Antakya. If you've been paying attention, just a short while ago, there was another earthquake that leveled Antakya. And so that city, of course, is being affected too. So there's much here in Turkey that has to do with the early Christian church and ongoing. But the light of Christ still shines in this nation, and we need to pray for the people of Turkey.